it's Natalie from the Vintage Cross Stitch, bringing you, Vintage Cross Stitch niche, bringing you another video. Well, I have been busy with mango season. This is off my tree, and we have a lot of mangoes, and the trees do take some maintenance. You got to pick the mangoes, you got to clean the bottom of the tree where the mangoes fall, the critters get to it. I made a lot of stuff out of mangoes. I made mango chutney, mango salsa. Oh my God, so good with, we've already tried it with the tortilla chips, mango preserves. Anyway, it's Mango Mania here, hence the name Cross Stitch and Mangoes. So there is going to be a video showing my mangoes. I'm so excited. I will put the link below when it's up. I'll probably have to add it. A man named Nissan has a YouTube channel, and I don't know, he's got a lot of subscribers, and he came to my house this morning and filmed my trees. And we talked about each tree, and it was sort of fun. So I'm the featured orchard today on his channel. So if you're interested, I'll eventually put a link. If it's not today, it'll be a different day because it depends when he puts it up. So what am I working on? Well, I'm sort of working on these two samplers. Sort of a mess here, and let's try to keep the cat away. I also have some new stuff to show you mixed in here. Okay, so one of the samplers is one of the first samplers that Hands Across the Sea ever put out. Sarah Milne, I've been working on her. I so want to finish this sampler. As you can see, I've got quite a bit done. Let me just see if I can undo this to show you more. Sometimes these are hard to undo because they tighten up as you move. But as you can see, I'm all the way down to here. I've done the birds. So I've done the whole top and I'm down to the birds, which is more than halfway. Beautiful. These are all the called for silks, the Soie d'Alger. These are all the called for. The fabric, I don't remember what the fabric is, unfortunately. I could find that out for you. I believe the fabric is by Needle and Flax. I'm going to tell you that this fabric is so easy to work on. It's 40 count. It's just the right consistency, and I'm very pleased with this. So I really do want to finish this one. Such different colors with the greens and the oranges. It's almost a fall sampler, but hopefully it's done by fall. Susanna Milne, one of Hands Across the Sea's first sampler charts. Second thing I've been working on, and by the way, I just love the way this chart is. It goes from one page to another, so I can show you this, nobody cares. So let's say you're finished on this page and you need to find another. You just turn the page and it goes right over to it. I mean, it's so well done. Love it. These are a little different. Nowadays, a lot of the samplers come like this. They come, this one's got a pretty picture, but they come in pages and you sort of have to figure out what goes where. These pages all have columns and rows, so I sort of made a little key so I know what page goes where. And this is Sarah Haynes by Queenstown. Okay. And the fabric is Straw Flower. I think it's 40 count by Lakeside Linen. And I've gotten some done here. See? So let's look and see what I've got done. The flower on the bottom. See the flower on the, I guess it's the left-hand side. Depends, right and lefts are weird for doctors. Lefts are always going to be when I'm looking at you, the side your heart is on. When I'm looking at me, the side my heart is on. So that's, when people say right and lefts, it's always a little weird. The verse is over 1. It's a pain. Over 1 on 40 count with Sweet Azure is a pain. I might, well, I could find some thinner silk and do it, but I'll just trudge on. But isn't that pretty? So I've been working on these. And once again, designers, I don't know who watches my channel, but if you're a designer, I'd rather pay extra for this chart, really, than this chart of loose pages, although they both are the same. And this has a lot of information. There are some specialty stitches. This herringbone stitch, I'm not crazy about it. I actually did it a little different in the tree. I just want to show you. That's a specialty stitch. So, but it's not the herringbone stitch. I don't know. It's my own version of it. Kitties are in the room. Oh, one of them just got scared. Guys, I do not want to see you get me in trouble again. Okay. So, so this is sort of my little workstation for Sarah Milne. And this is my workstation for Hanes. And as you see, I'm using these really nice floss drops that are going to be reusable. And actually I had some extra, so I'm using them over here too. Okay. Let's talk about some new items that I have. Where should I put this here? I always end up sort of disorganized in my area, but it does work eventually. Scissors. I had to buy this scissor. This is, they're peacocks. They're one of a kind. I'll never see them again. I must show you. Sterling silver, and actually a lot of sterling because these handles are big. Can you see the peacock? Beautiful, right? Probably the nicest sterling scissors I've ever seen with the peacock handle. They do work. I'm afraid to sharpen them. I don't want to ruin them really. I think I'm going to send them to somebody to professionally sharpen. There are people that just do that. Beautiful. This is a new scissor that I found on eBay. These are new old stock Wassa. Let me show you something. They came in a box. Let's see if I can. The box, the scissors came in this box. Can I get this open? I had this issue yesterday getting this open. That's why they're never going back in here. Here we go. And they came with this old Wassa tag. And they actually came gift box with a thimble, which I'll never use. But these are new old stock. The quality is gorgeous. They were 40 bucks because I made an offer and he took it. Found them on eBay. New old stock Wassa scissors. I don't know from when. Couldn't resist these new old stock because they're hard to find. Sharp as can be. Highest quality. Thick. Probably 14 or 18 karat gold wash. Just the wash is expensive nowadays. Beautiful. Had to buy those. And then I bought some scissors. They came in a pack of 3. Let me see if I can find the other 2. Where did I put them? Well, if not, I'll just show you one, but well, if I find them, I'll let you know. These scissors, actually I got them shipped to me from France They are new old stock French scissors. They're not antique, but they're not brand new, and the quality is very nice. They're like a brushed pewter. I'm basically sold 2 pairs. I'm going to keep this 1 pair. I don't need 3 pairs. They're 3 different pairs, but still. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stay there. Thank you. So they're really beautiful. In fact, they just sold. I just posted them today on my Facebook page, and they sold immediately. Beautiful. The material is not. They're not that Chinese stuff. I originally thought, I was like, oh great, the reproduction, but they're really not. They're nice. So just sold them basically for what I paid for them because the shipping was expensive. That's new. This is new. I will tell you what I paid for some of this stuff. This is a sterling chatelaine for scissors. I got this for $35. Let's see if it's, and then I'll have to put these on a, well, these scissors don't fit. I'll have to find a pair of small scissors that fit, which I have. Isn't that pretty? I love sterling. I love antique, and clearly they're old. Be careful because sometimes these really aren't sterling. I did find a mark. Make sure you find a mark if you buy something and then complain if it doesn't have one. The mark was sort of inside. I had to use like a magnifying glass, but these are real pretty. And I'm going to put them on a chain, and if I go somewhere, I now have my scissors on a chain like other people do, so it's nice. I went to the cross-stitch cupboard yesterday, and I got 3 things. I got this magazine, which I will show you, and then 2 charts. They have a contest there, and somebody finished this. In fact, I posted it, the finish. I said, what do you guys think of these contest entries? The lady who did them said, yes, you did 3. So she's got a pretty good chance, a higher chance of winning because she's got 3 entries, but they're all beautiful. This was exceptional. This is Santa's Trips by Barbara Anna. I gotta tell you, this was so pretty. So pretty. I loved it. Isn't that nice? This doesn't even do it justice, even though it's a nice photo. Just was breathtaking. Okay, now the other thing I got was this. Yeah, it's a small little chart with a bunch of scissors, but I couldn't resist. I don't like the colors. They're sort of brownish, and they're there are 5 different shades of brown. I'm thinking about doing red. Little red pillow. This is an easy one. It's good for a trip. It's not very much stitching. Probably could do it in a day. Love it. So that was it from the cross-stitch cupboard. I'm so hoping that these cats don't get frisky. Okay, now, other neat stuff. Well, what did I do? I bought Jane Parson from the Wishing Thorn, and it came as a kit. She also gave me a beautiful little card with a little flower on the back. See? Isn't that pretty? But Jane Parson is not very big. It is on 28 count linen. It's made in wool. Here's the wool. I've never done wool. I'd like to try it. And on 28 count, it's only about a 10 by 11 design area, so that's pretty small. There's a lot of wool here. I'm sure there's way too much. But it's just beautiful. And I really wanted to buy it as a kid. It wasn't a lot of money, to be honest with you, for what it included. And this linen is 28 count tea dyed. I guess she did it herself. Looks more coffee to me, because tea sometimes has a red tinge, but it doesn't. But you use only one strand of this on 28 count. And it has a lot of colors. It says one color is on back order. There's a big notice in here. And I really do want to start this along with everything else I have. But that's nice. Sorry for the crinkle. And then this. Victorian Rose Needle Arts. It's not open. I didn't open it. And it looks like I resealed it. Why did I do that? Let's get a scissor. Do I want to use my good scissors? No, I do not. Let me get some utility scissors. Did she do this or did I? Let's see what's in here. Okay, I guess she did that. Fox and Rabbit Baked Clay, 46 count, with beautiful NPI silk. Baked clay. Doesn't look like clay. It's brown. It's really pretty. Beautiful silks. Let's see what else is in here. Where's the chart? Okay, this is interesting. I guess I never opened this yet. I thought I had opened it and look at it. And you're like, what is this for? What is that beautiful silk for? Well, it is a stitch along. Okay. This is an interesting way of packing, which is good. Here it is. It's for Hannah Barnett by Queenstown. This doesn't look anything like the sample. It just doesn't. This picture is not very good, but the actual chart is magnificent. So on 46 count, well, it doesn't say how big it is, but it's 276 by 282, so it's fairly medium sampler. Wish I could show you what it's really going to look like. This doesn't look like it, but look at the flower in the middle. It's just beautiful. And this is a stitch along I am going to do, believe it or not. And then, let's see what else is in here. Is there anything else? Did she include? No. I thought there was something else in here. This is just join us on Facebook. And she put a pen in here. Where's the pen? A pen with, it says her business pen. Little rose. Very nicely packed. So this is beautiful. 46 count Fox and Rabbit baked clay with this beautiful thing. It's a little bit dark. It's a little dark, and actually the picture on Facebook looks almost blue. I think blue would have been very nice for this, but that's not the called for. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. So, what was I doing? Oh my God. Okay, so I don't know if I showed you this exchange gift. Did I? This is from our exchange on our page. I'm the only one who got a like a more interesting sort of gift. So it's supposed to be that you exchange patriotic or summer. So most people got charts and linens and whatever. So it was a beautiful exchange. In fact, most people spent more than $25 clearly, which was what our suggested limit was. But she said to me, you have a lot of charts, so let me send you something else. You gotta see these. They're beautiful. They're tabs, but they're hand painted. Just a whole mess of them. I am going to use them for a project, and hopefully I don't ruin them with my putting my numbers on here, but they're just beautiful. And then all this hand-dyed beautiful finishing stuff, ribbon. So, I mean, like a huge mess of it she did. Like, there's a ton more in here. I couldn't believe it. So this was a really thoughtful and nice gift. I was very pleased for exchange. I've never quite gotten anything like this. But more than $25 worth of stuff here. I mean, just each one of these. But look how well they're done. Like, really nice. So for finishing, I have a lifetime supply of finishing stuff on smalls. Should I do Christmas in July or should I do the magazine first? I'm going to do both. The Christmas in July should really be a separate video. I think we'll do a separate, well, we'll do a little bit. How about that? So this is the 2023 collector's issue for Cross Stitch Halloween. I now have, I got the yearly subscription, which includes the Christmas ornament. The Christmas ornament for edition, and it was like, I don't know, $8 or $9 for the year. It's a no-brainer. I'm not always crazy about the projects. I will tell you that the big designers, the best ones, aren't necessarily contributing. On the other hand, there's some new designers here which are beautiful. So let's go through this. If you're interested in seeing these up close. And we'll see. So the way they're doing this is like, they're sort of like, they've done this before. There's a like a section, and this is called Haunted Happenings. Let's look at all of these. Okay. Now, they don't put the designer there. I'd have to flip through to get all the designer names. I could if you want. Okay, so that's the first section. I don't think I'd stitch any of these, to be perfectly honest, but here's the name of the designers. There's Pickle Barrel, Cotton Pixels, Franny Ritter, Sunny Lofstrom, Kathleen Burlew. Okay, next is Sweet Dreams. And this one's by Elizabeth Spurlock. I definitely would not stitch this either. I'm not a big fan of all the back stitching. I think back stitching, for the most part, a little bit is good, but some of this is dated. Be Afraid. This one's another one by Stitchy Fish. Would not stitch it, but I do like reminds me of Creature Feature from the 70s. Fortune Teller by Jessie Schofeld. Once again, I personally wouldn't stitch it, and that's a lot of stitching. Home for Halloween. So there are some I might stitch here. Here you go. Here you go. Okay. So which one might I stitch? Maybe this one on the bottom. Home is where you hang your broom. That one's kind of cool. And I thought this was kind of cool, but this one, I might stitch that. Let's see who the designers are. We've got Jenny Barton, Rhonda Norrie, Amy Baker, and Amy Baker of Barefoot Needle Art's the one I like with the broom. There's Kate Spiritonova and Twisted Willow. Okay, next. This is Quaker Style Halloween Sampler by Faithworks. I like the fabric. Not bad. I don't think I'd stitch it, but it is nice actually. And the fabric's awesome. The color. At least it's not white fabric. This is Tropical Orange Linen by Weichel. Nobody is Home. This is another one by Stitch Sprout. Would not stitch that. Okay. But some people would. This one is Decorated for Halloween by Mr. Stitch and Mrs. Needle, Anna Matvieva. Again, all that back stitching makes it look dated. It really does. It's just so obvious back stitching. Would not stitch that. This is Happy Halloween. Not bad. This one is by Bendy Stitchy. Not bad, this one. Happy Halloween. That one's not bad. Yeah, I might stitch. That's not bad at all. Bendy Stitchy. I haven't heard from her in a long time. She's not on Facebook anymore. I guess she just does Instagram. But I guess This is Pick of the Patch. The cool one here are the pumpkins with the eyes in them. I think those are very cool. The Hello Pump. I don't think I'd stitch any of these, but they're not bad. Here you go. See the pumpkin with the eye? That's actually kind of cool. Out of all of them, that's the one I really like. That's the one I'd stitch. If there's any back stitch in there, it's not obvious back stitching. We have a Pickle Barrel, Always Time to Stitch, Noctiflora. That's the one I like. The Peculiar Pumpkins. There is no back stitching in this. It's just not. Peculiar Pumpkins. That's the one with the eyeball. This is Jennifer Redmond. Okay, next is Happy Halloween. I absolutely would not stitch this, but it is very pretty the way that they present it. It's just too solid for me. Okay. And by Elizabeth Jenkins Beatty. Okay. And then this is Spooky Greetings, Happy Halloween. I like the pumpkin on top. This is not bad, actually. This is by Hannah Bridget. It's actually not bad at all. Here. I like the pumpkin. Just the pumpkin would look kind of cute on a, like a little ornament thing. I'd stitch the pumpkin. Once again, no back stitch. Very smart. By Hannah Steele of Hannah Bridget Designs. And she actually gives an interesting way of, she gives a tutorial here, and I love what she did. Okay, so do you see there? She gives a tutorial and she used old quilt scraps. The back is really cool. That's nice. That is so far the best thing I've seen is that finishing. Really nice. These are Jack-o'-lantern Garland by Maddie Miller. These are easy because there's no stitching in the background. They're just you see the faces on orange linen. Okay. I don't think I'd stitch them, but they are a pretty easy finish. This is Scroll Pumpkin. I actually like this a lot. This is by Sweet Annette, Anna Koblianska. You could just do this in one skein. You could just do this in one skein of a highly variegated, the orange, of just highly variegated instead of these different colors. That's actually pretty. I like that. These are Spooky Creatures. I like the kitty cat one. I don't think I'd stitch any of these, but they're not bad. I like the one on top. That's actually by Needle Bling. I looked that one up. See them all? Okay. So that one on top, that Boo, is by Needle Bling. And the other designers are Fairy Wool in the Woods, the Stitcher Hood, Elizabeth Spurlock, and Kate Spiridonova. Here is Scary Sadie. It really reminds me of Pet Sematary by Stephen King. Way too much solid stitching for me. Not for the faint of heart, but it is kind of cool. Pet Sematary, that's what it reminds me of. Okay. By Rachel Parker, original artwork. This is designer Jenny Barden, Spooky. It's cute, but a little too much obvious backstitch. I guess that's a bookmark. This is a big magazine, isn't it? Hallows Eve, Judith Kringle. A lot of backstitch once again. It just makes it look so dated. It just does. This is Sugar Skull Cat. This is very pretty. By Stitch Aura Perry Haiti. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's very pretty. It does have a significant amount of backstitch, but that you sort of have to. It's a Day of the Dead kind of thing, Mexican thing. Here's more. Trick or Treat. I wouldn't do any of these, but I'll show them to you. Okay. Franny Ritter, Tracy Richards of Wrought Iron, Jessie Schofield, Tatiana Romero of Me Maleta Lily, Kate Spiridonova. Okay, Trick or Treat by Linda Jenkins. Again, a lot of backstitch. Okay. But the finish is really cute. It's like on a stick. Ghosts, Love Candy, and this one is by Tangled Threads and Things. Erin Nori, not for me. I would not stitch it, but this one is by Kathleen Hughes Simpson, Under the Sea Halloween. It's kind of cute actually. It's got a lot of sea creatures. It is kind of cute. I like that actually. I like that a lot. Happy Halloween from Under the Sea. This is October 31st by Twisted Willow. Quite a bit of backstitching. It's all backstitching. And here's more Witch's Brew. The witch on the bottom is interesting. It's got some interesting stitches on it. Very interesting. Okay. See, all witches. I'm talking about this one. Has some very, very interesting stitches on it. I like that. We've got Cindy Lash of Century Farm Stitching, Abby Johns, Top Knot Stitcher Shop, Angela Joe of Stitch with Coffee Designs, Sarah Gilbert of Mod Cross, and then Liz Ahmed of Blackwork Journey. Very interesting stitches on that one, that witch. Here is As the Raven Flies by Patty Brake. For raven lovers. Okay. And this one is a Witchy Tea Time by Gail Bussey. Or Busey, I don't know. I don't think I'd stitch either one of those, but again, everybody's got their own taste for sure. And this is Witch's Hat Pincushion by Kim Beamish. This is cute. This one I do like. That's actually very cute. There is more stitching here than you know. There's a lot of stitching here actually. And I don't think it's as small as you think. It's, yeah, a lot of stitching. Very, it's, I like that. The little beads. That's it for this. Do I really want to do Christmas in July yet? I'll just give you a taste. I pulled out 2 kits I have, but I think next week I'll do another video just Christmas in July. I have this kitted up for a long time. This is Christmas Village by Victoria Sampler. It's beautiful. There's nothing not to like. I have the called for 28 count smoky pearl. And then it comes with these. It comes with these accessory packs. So you've got all the floss you need. You've got all the everything, beads. I love that you got everything. These are all silks actually. And when it says accessory pack, is that all you need for the whole thing? Let's see. It just seems like you'd run out. I don't know. Bundle A, Bundle B, Bundle C, but the beads are in there, so they must be in there. I guess that's all you need. It doesn't say that you need any more. And this is really nice. This is really nice. So I have this one day, and then I have another Christmas one I pulled out. I hate this when my charts get bad, but this is Though He Seemeth Sleeping. To me, it's very Christmassy. It just is, with all the beautiful colors. And this is gorgeous linen. It's Weeks Dye Works linen, the original kind. Everybody really likes the Zweigart, and I like the original one. I like the consistency of it. And then here's all the, this came as a kit with its own little, pretty little floss drop, but isn't that beautiful? This is not a hard stitch either. It really is not. It's 155 by 193, that's small. It's just really nice. I was thinking of taking this one with me to, I'm not taking these samplers with me to when I go to the Keys for a week. So, but that's a taste of Christmas in July. Probably better off keeping these not too long. I hope everybody has a good time. Somebody commented that one of my pillows was upside down. I was like, why are you, and this one's on its side. Why are you guys commenting? I thought it was funny. This guy. And, oh, I have one more thing I forgot to show you. And I have my July one out. My thrifty find. This is made by Munising. It's a fairly common company, some very solid, made out of one-piece bowl. It's a dough bowl, as you can see. It's an oblong shape. I actually bought a finishing oil, a walnut oil for it. I'm going to see if I can liven it up with some walnut oil. Will I keep it? Because I have stuff, I have a bunch of smalls in these bowls. They look just great in here. Will I keep it? Probably. I like it. I could sell it. I really could. I could put it on my website. Sometimes if I have excess stuff, I try to get rid of it. I just have to. Can't possibly keep everything I buy. Sometimes I get tired of stuff. But, this was a great find. I don't remember what it was. It wasn't too expensive at all. Nice bowl. I'll show you what it looks like after at some point. Now that I've made a mess, there will be a giveaway associated with this video. The issue with that is that I can't do the giveaway here. It's too hard to find people. I just got too irritated with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it on my Facebook group. If you're not a Facebooker, when you want to participate, join the group. So easy. And I don't know what it'll be. I haven't decided what the giveaway is going to be. My giveaways are pretty darn good, I'll tell you that. Maybe I'll give away, maybe the giveaway, yes, I'm back. It cut off. Maybe the giveaway will be, it won't be Christmas in July, because I'm going to devote a whole other video to that. Oh, I don't know, something special? Something rare? I don't know, it's a surprise. But I did come back, A, because the end cut off, and B, I want to show you my bowl after I put my walnut oil. So one coating of walnut oil, and wow, it's unbelievable. And what I love about this bowl is all the utensil marks. This was well used and well loved. And I'm going to look up the date, but I think it's probably at least 50 years old. So I'm not going to sell this. I do sell some stuff, but not this, because I really love it. And we'll use it for smalls, or I use it in the kitchen. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you do, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment below. Please subscribe. The more people that participate, the more I'm encouraged to do this. And I really read every comment and appreciate them. So I hope you have a great week and have a great day.